نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم اللهم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم قال الله تعالى يا صاحبي السجن أأرباب متفرقون خير أم الله الواحد القهار ما تعبدون من دونه إلا أسماء سميتموها أنتم وآباؤكم ما أنزل الله بها من سلطان إن الحكم إلا لله أمر ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه ذلك الدين القيم ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Continuing with the story of Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam, we had a bit of a break yesterday, but a very nice one. In that, alhamdulillah, we had Sheikh Zahir Mahmood here. Alhamdulillah, gave us some wonderful and fantastic advice. Let's hope it didn't just hit our ears and just bounce off there, but rather it permeates into our hearts, insha'Allah al-Aziz. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. May Allah Ta'ala accept us to do the work of the deen as we ought to do. How we find that the Sahaba Ridwanullahi Ta'ala alayhim ajma'in and even Nabi Sallallahu Ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. You know, the one point that really stood out for me was the fact that Nabi Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam never ever said no to anyone that asked him for anything. Never. Except, when did he say no? Shahada, ashhadu an la ilaha. That was the only time. Otherwise, he says, even at that time I have to, that's why I did. If I didn't have to say ashhadu an la ilaha, I wouldn't even do it then. Subhanallah. May Allah Ta'ala make us generous people. Yeah, we must never ever think that, you know what, so many charities coming, so many charities. But you know the month of Ramadan comes, charities going to come knocking on your door. Why don't we just do this? Then from the first day of Eid, yeah, maybe use a bit of your Eid money if you ever get any. You get Eid, but you make enough profit, no one wants to give you Eid. Huh? I'm kidding, by the way. I don't know how much profit he makes. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is just put a little bit aside every single day, every second day. Keep on accumulating. When the end of the month, the end of the year comes and Ramadan comes along, just put your hand inside, dig out whatever and just give every single day. Give sadaqah. Give sadaqah, sadaqah, sadaqah. The more you give, the better, inshallah. And that's something you've accumulated over the years. You never know how much. Every time you go shopping, you go to buy yourself a chocolate or bread or milk or whatever, you got a few coins left over, put it in the box. Tell the family, do the same thing. And then at the end of the year, when Ramadan comes, then that's the time you go and share. Give as much as you can to all the charities. Never, you know, and the sad thing is, we pick up on these facial expressions, let's put it that way. When this charity guy stands up and he says, my dear brothers, we have come from so-and-so charity. And it's like, oh God, here's another one. You see that expression, you see faces drop, and they're like, you know, keep on looking at the time, looking down, looking at the time, look at their watch, you know. I'm not talking about you, don't worry. You just stand up, right? But next time I leave you standing there. But people do that, and you know what, that is very demoralizing. When someone after Salah stands up and makes an announcement, doesn't matter whether it's for charity, whether it's for Jamaat or whoever, whether you agree with it or not is one thing. But be respectful to the person. You find people I remember when we were small, if someone stood up to make an announcement and we didn't even understand what language they were speaking, you still stood there, you still stayed on your place and you listened as a child. Now here as adults, we just want to, it's like, you know, there's a disease in the masjid, and not just this masjid, every masjid. The moment the imam has made salam, we want to be the first one out of the door. Like there's an in'am, you're going to win a prize. Shouldn't be the case. Shouldn't be the case. A believer in the masjid, you should be like a fish that is in water. Ease, sukoon, chain, you know, comfort. Not like, you know, itching to get out. When can I go? When can I go? When can I go? Walk across 20 people reading salah. It doesn't affect us. Whereas Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that if a person knew how bad it was to walk in front of someone, that is performing salah, he would rather wait there for 40 years. The other day I saw one brother. Yeah, I was reading my sunnah, I had come in, my salah, I came in late, I was there in the second saf or third saf. The brother was in front of us. Many other people had gone, but he was a little bit behind, in front of me, and there was another brother next to me. He waited for both of us to complete our salah. He had lots of opportunity. You know, if you're standing here, you can go around this way, or you can go around this way. He could have gone, but he waited patiently. He waited patiently. And when both of us completed our salah, only after that did he move away. As opposed to that person who knows the plans and just goes, this person is going to get more reward. So we need to realize that coming to the house of Allah Ta'ala is an opportunity Allah has given you. Don't spoil it by doing some actions which are going to make your good deeds go down, maybe affect the quality of your ibadah also, inshallah. So anyway, Yusuf alayhi salatu was salam, he has mentioned with regards to monotheism, worshipping one Allah, and he's gone through all the details with these people. He's got their attention. أنتم وآباؤكم ما أنزل الله من سلطان الحكم إلا لله أمر ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه. I've been commanded that you only worship Allah Ta'ala, no one else. Only Allah Ta'ala you worship. Yeah? You don't worship anyone or anything else. As a matter of fact, it's, today what has become our idol? What has become our idol? Our football team sometimes. We worship our football teams to the extent that you will understand the importance of a masjid for a person when it comes to this Saturday night. When Asad is at 8:15, we saw it last year. A year ago, a year and 2 nights ago, Sheikh Abu Bakr Shatri came. And because there were 22 idiots playing football, the masjid was empty. Because it's now Champions League. Maulana, do you know? We sit with our iftari waiting there. Right? That's who you worship. That's who you worship. You can't say otherwise. You can't get unhappy and upset because you've heard the truth. But the reality is, look, if you're going to watch, you're going to watch. No one's going to stop you. But don't give it precedence. Don't give it priority and preference over your ibadah, especially in the month of Ramadhan. So this Saturday you got the Champions League. Boku's chair. And whatever you do, please, some of you guys got 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 gigabyte plans. Don't sit in the masjid in one corner and make like you're reading Quran and you're rocking, and meanwhile you just yeah on your phone. Yeah, even that happens. We've seen you guys also. Don't worry, Big Brother is watching you. I'm your big brother in that sense. I'm big and I'm your brother in Islam. Jay? Almighty ko to fikr hai to, then why would we watch in the masjid? Abdul Rahman, can you put that light on and off? It's irritating me that one isn't working. Just a quick flick of the switch. There we go, mashallah. Uri nurun ala nur, yahdillahu li nuri man yasha. MashaAllah, dhalika deenul qayyim. He used many different things to explain to them that deen, Allah Ta'ala is one. And we've gone through that. Ya sahibai sijni amma ahadukuma fayasqi rabbahu khamra. Now, after one whole page of giving them da'wah, he's utilized this opportunity, seized this opportunity to give them da'wah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now he says, Ya sahibai sijn, O my companions of the prison, amma ahadukuma fayasqi rabbahu khamra. One of you is going to be released according to your dreams. Now he's addressing both of them. Look at the wisdom of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. He knows who's going to get punishment and who's going to be put back into their position of employment. But he doesn't address them separately. He calls both of them together and he says, right, and others are also watching. Because they're intrigued by this young man who has been put into prison and who's got this nur flowing. Yeah. Brothers in the kitchen, can you take it easy, please? It's like a fish market in there. Okay, bring the children, understand this. But the brothers are going worse than the children. Qadar for the masjid is important. Otherwise, don't do it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes mention that Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam says, one of you, Ya sahib as-sijn, amma ahadukuma, one of you two, fayasqi rabbahu khabra. You will go back to your Rabb and you will give him, saqa yaski is to pour, to give something to drink. Rabba, your Rabb, that person's Rabb. Rabb as in Rabb, Lord? No. His sustainer here it is implied as his boss, his malik, his owner, right? That is going to be the person. You are going to go back and you're going to carry on. وَأَمَّا الْآخَرُ, and the second person, فَيُسْلَمْ, you are going to be given the hangman's noose. You are going to be hanged. فَتَأْكُلُ الطَّيْرُ مِنْ رَأْسِ, and the birds, you will be left so long out to hang that the birds will be pecking from your head and eating from your head. Whatever type of birds it is, that will come and they will eat from the head. But remember, he didn't say which one is which. قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ الَّذِي فِيهِ تَسْتَفْتِيَانِ. This is basically whatever has been decided. This has been decided. قُضِيَ قَضَى يَقْضِي. It's been decided that this is what's going to happen and that's it. There's going to be nothing else. There's not going to be any change except for this that will happen. وَقَالَ لِلَّذِي ظَنَّ أَنَّهُ نَاجٍ مِّنْهُمْ اذْكُرْنِي عِنْدَ رَبِّكَ فَأَنْسَاهُ شَيْطَانٌ. Shaitan can make us do some things wrong. You know, when Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, he was going on his journey and he had to go and meet someone. What was that someone's name? Khidr alayhi salam. Who was with Musa alayhi salam when they were going to meet Khidr? Check. Zulkarnain. Yusha bin Nun. He was accompanying Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. And what was happening? He was carrying the picnic basket which had the fish inside. They were told, go to where the two oceans meet or to the two rivers that meet. When you get there, that is where you will find. Who you find there? Khidr alayhi salam. Now, they were also told by Allah Ta'ala that when you get there, somewhere around there's going to be a place where the fish that is in your picnic basket that you're going to be eating later is going to jump out of your basket and dive into the water. Alright? They were told that. Now, they stopped some place to rest. Where there's a boulder there. They are resting there. Now, Yusha ibn Nun, he sees, oops, this fish jumped out, but he forgets about it. Musa alayhi salam is sleeping, he doesn't wake him up. Later on, when he gets up, Musa alayhi salam says, come on, let's go. They carry on. And they're walking. Next day, they stop. Say, right, take out that fish. Let's have some fish. He said, oh, I'm so sorry. The fish jumped out. Yesterday, we stopped by that big boulder. The fish jumped out there. فَأَنْسَاهُ الشَّيْطَانِ. Shaitan made me forget. Here, same thing. Yusuf alayhi salatu was salam's story here. This person, Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam, says to the person, وَقَالَ لِلَّذِي, he said to that person, ظَنَّ أَيْقَنَ, or أَيْقَنَ, meaning that person, ظَنَّ generally means he thought. He thought, but here, according to the commentary of the Quran, it is mentioned that he knew for sure that this person is going to be the one that is going to be freed. He called him one side, got a quiet moment with him and said, listen here, when you get free from here, annahu najin, the one that was going to be free, minhum azkurni, from the two, uzkurni, mention, me. Don't forget about me, when you get freed in the Rabbik. When you get out there in front of your boss, in front of the Malik, in front of the king, right? Then don't forget about me, put in a good word, I got you out of here, I told you about your story, and exactly as you saw it, you are back to pouring your wine again. فَأَنْسَاهُ الشَّيْطَانِ. Shaitan made him forget. ذِكْرَ رَبِّهِ. He forgot what? To mention to his Rabb.